Hey, Brian from SnakeBytes here. In this week's show, I'm going to be giving you tips on how to start a reptile business. You're watching SnakeBytes. I'm not saying that you want to start a reptile business. After all, maybe you're just a reptile lover or an animal enthusiast like I am. But if you do want to start a business like I did, but didn't have the money to get going, which I certainly didn't when I started out, you have to get a little creative. And I tell you what, it's surprisingly enough, animals like this snowcorn had a lot to do with my way I got started. Now let me explain what I mean by that. Babies wholesale for about 30 bucks a piece, but if you buy a quantity of 10, you could get them as low as $20. So what I would do was buy 5 pair for $200, sell off 7 of them for 30 bucks a piece, which is obviously 210 bucks. And I was able to keep a trio or a 1.2 for free. I would then go and buy 10 other animals that were similar and either keep that trio or use the money to buy the next project. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that it isn't awesome to breed animals like this fire-pin pied, but at $15,000 a clip, it's really not affordable for someone that's just getting started, especially someone that didn't have a lot of money like I did when I was young. So there's other affordable ways to start out much more modestly. Take, for instance, if you really want to work with the pie project, you can pick up a pair of het pies for about 350 bucks for the pair. It's not that much money to get into the project. And then when you breed them, you can produce your own pies. You can then either sell off the pied babies or keep them back for future breeding. The same goes with tons of other mutations. Take, for instance, like cinnamon pastels, which is a codominant mutation. They're only a couple $100 a piece. You can breed them not only to one another to produce super cinnamons, but you can also breed them to other mutations. So sometimes you have to set your sights a little more modest to get started, and then things will start to pick up.
What was the most money Brian ever spent on one snake? A, $100,000 for the first pinstripe. B, $80,000 for a leucistic ball python. Or C, $75,000 for the viper ball. Answer with a comment and keep watching to see if you're right.
Another major expense when you're first starting out is equipment like these racks. Now these professional racks can cost up to $3,000 per rack, so that's a lot of money, and you're not even talking about the snakes that go inside it. So when we first started out, we did a lot of building our own racks, and as long as you have the right materials that's going to be good for the snakes, it's a really affordable way to do it until you can afford professional racking. When starting a business, it's a lot about being thrifty. You've got to remember that every dollar you save on anything that you spend on is more money that goes into expansion. Take, for instance, this bag of Aspen sanded chips, what we use on all our colubrids. If you bought this from a pet shop or some other store, you're going to pay about $25 for this bag. But if you can find a local wholesaler and buy 10 bags at a time, they're under $10. That's a lot of savings, and you got to take advantage of that type of a deal. We also use deli cups in these couplings right here, and this saves us a lot of money because time is money, and if you're washing water bowls, it's taking a lot of time. You can put your time in better areas, but if you were to buy these deli cups in a sleeve like this for 50 of them, it's about $6 to $8 a sleeve. But if you buy an entire box, it's only about 30 bucks for 500 of them. Again, you're saving more than 50%. I can't tell you how important that savings is. One of the things that's really going to help you guys out with expansion when you don't have a lot of money to do it on your own is once you start producing, hanging on to the really cherry animals and raising them up for future breeders. If you can afford not to sell them, it's going to really help you out. I've got a few clutches here that just hatched this morning. I'm going to take a look and tell you which ones I'm going to hang on to. This was actually a spider special or het crystal bred to a Mojave, and as you can see, I've got a nice crystal animal here and the really cool spider crystal. I'm really excited about these two animals. I'm going to hang on to them because they're going to be real big powerhouses for me next year or the following year down the road. Let's see what else we got. This is a pretty cool clutch. It's only a couple eggs, but it was actually a king spin bred to cinnamon, and sure enough, we hit one animal that's pretty cool. This is actually a cinnamon lesser bee, so it's just a 3-gene animal, but it's a really cool one that I think will really do well when I breed it into other mutations a couple years down the road. Again, that lesser gene is going to really help out some of these mutations. And lastly, this one hatched out. This was actually, you can see, a lavender pinstripe. and of course a normal lavender. If I can hang on to both of these guys, and they happen to both be girls, to be honest with you, it's going to really help my future breeding stock. It's a great way to grow your collection without having to fork out money, although it does cost you money in an indirect way, because if you're not selling it, it's costing your business income. In the end, guys, it's mainly about perseverance and passion and dedication. You can grow your business of breeding reptiles, but that means you're going to have to sacrifice an awful lot and live for the animals. If you do it, trust me, I speak from experience, it's well worth all the work. Lastly, frozen rodents are so huge. If you're buying a mouse from a pet shop, you're paying about $1.50 to $2 per mouse. If you can buy them wholesale from a big company and buy 100 or 200 at a time, you can get them as low as 50 cents a piece. That's a huge saving. You're talking like 33% or less. Again, very important to be thrifty with everything you do. The least amount of money you can spend on supplies and rodents is going to help your business grow. Hey, Chewy, can you come here for a second?
What'd I do wrong?
No, it's nothing wrong. You know, you're always saying you want to help out and you want to do things for the business. You know, try to think of some creative ways we can make money. I mean, you know, things are tight right now. We need to generate some money. You know, I got the snake thing figured out, but if you've got any other ideas, you know, maybe you can help me out, all right?
I'm going to generate some cash for the business.
All right, well, let me know what you decide before you go
No,
half-cocked.
it's a surprise. You just let me take care of things.
All right, well, don't do anything stupid, okay?
Me do something stupid, I L-E-M-A-D-E. Come see me for my lemonade. Come and get them. $5.
That's not how you spell lemonade, idiot.
You are so stupid.
What's this about?
Would you like to buy some lemonade?
Why are you
Fine.
doing this?
$5? Isn't that a little bit expensive?
No, this is good lemonade. You pay for quality. $5, sir. Put it in the bag. Don't make me work too hard. Here you go, sir. Thank you, and have a nice day.
What the hell is in this?
What the hell's wrong with you? You're wasting alcohol.
You put alcohol in it?
Is there any other way to drink lemonade in the summer besides
Chewy,
alcohol?
we're going to work. We can't be drunk.
What the
I do it every
You're
day.
an idiot.
Shoes are like your idea.
God.
There you
God,
go,
you're
sir. Free. On the house today only. On hen dog. Good idea?
Great idea.
Jockey, bring the cart in here. It's garage sale day.
Chewy, are you sure about that?
Sure. Hen wants me to gyrate money. What better way to gyrate money than a garage sale?
This is all personal.
Grab that. Get that glove for sure. That's good money. Oh, look. Autograph. I think autograph stuff will go better.
Yeah, but isn't he gonna get mad?
Movie camera.
Oh yeah. What about his? Here, let's get this.
Oh, yeah. Computer. Small globe. We might have some nerds coming. You want to get some books?
Okay. All right, careful with that stuff.
BHB garage sale. Come to our garage sale. Welcome to our garage sale. Would you like to buy something?
Of course.
Slayer, rock and roll, $10.
All right.
It's yours.
Chewy,
Globe.
That's Brian's prized possession.
We need money.
Money. Globe, $5.
Of course.
Other globe, $10.
That's from
Perfect.
Vegas.
What is he, hen dog polo? He's not going anywhere. He's going in his office. Leave me alone. Ice skates, $5.
Perfect.
Tubs, you wash them, $3.
Sure.
Great deal.
Chewy, you can't tell
That's
Purse,
Chewy,
Lori's.
that's Lori's purse.
Lori just got another one.
Yes.
I'm gonna call Brian.
Phone, $3.
Yeah.
That was a good deal.
What are we up to, like 85? 85 for all of
You
it.
can't do this.
How am I gonna fit this on my vehicle?
Truck, even 100, go.
Deal.
Chewy,
Load
you
this
can't
up,
sell
guys.
Brian's truck. What the hell is wrong with you two?
Shut up, go to work.
Go to work.
Start loading it
Or
up.
grab
I'm
some
not f***ing this.
Come on. Load
This
it up.
is
Grab
this is
some
crazy.
and quit your whining. Whiny boy, are you gonna help us?
No, I'm not gonna help you.
Grab some
It's like that.
It ain't that.
Help the nice.
It's a legit sale.
We just bought this, Chewy.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Thanks,
Come back.
guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Hold on one
That's a
second.
good deal.
Who is this in my truck?
That's not your
Oh,
truck.
that's not your truck, but this is your hunter.
What the hell are you talking about?
Is
Is that all my stuff in there?
We sold your truck and your stuff. What you got? $100.
You better go frickin' stop her right now and get my shit back. What the hell's going on? I think last week's photo caption contest may have been my favorite to judge. You guys came up with some insanely cool things and had me laughing the whole time. But unfortunately, there can only be one winner, and here they are. Check your inbox because you just won a Reptibri screen cage from ZoomEd. Now don't worry, you're going to still get a chance to win. I tell you what, we're going to revisit the photo contest because that was really awesome and you guys killed it. So all you have to do is like both Facebook pages of ZoomEd and SnakeBytesTV, upload a cool reptile or animal photo. We're going to pick the coolest one and you're about to win.
So you guys got to see in this episode, Brian explained a lot of the logistics of starting a reptile breeding business. Now, I know a lot of you would like to follow in those footsteps and start a reptile business, but I want to know if you could start any business other than reptile breeding, what would it be? Leave a comment below and let us know.
So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Things are really heating up here with snakes hatching, which means that I'm tweeting and Facebook and tons of pictures. You guys want to check that out? Just make sure to follow us at SnakeBytesTV. Until next time, you've been watching Snake Bites.
What was the most money Brian ever spent on one snake? If you guessed A, $100,000 for the first pinstripe, you're correct. If you got that one wrong, there's definitely an older episode about this. Go check it out.